we are talking about those perennial pests, the box elder bugs and those Asian lady beetles. And joining me is Steve Hunsinger from the UW Extension Office. Perfect time of the year for them with the cool nights and the warm days. But big question is, A, where do they come from? And B, how do you get rid of them if you start getting them in your house?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we're going to expect them no matter what. Where they're coming from, for example, with the Asian lady beetle, they're coming in probably from a lot of our agronomic crops. For example, soybeans might be one of their hosts in our area as they're eating and feeding on those aphids. They're really looking for a place to overwinter, and so that's why they're coming towards your house.
Okay, and probably prevention is the best way, and the first thing to do is try to seal up some of those windows and holes in siding that can get them into the house.
That's right. Whether it's a crack along a windowsill or it happens to be under a door frame where some light might be shining under is a good way to look and see if they've got space to come in. We want to seal those up. You can also use some of the sprays that are available on the market as well to kind of put a perimeter or barrier up around your house so that they're not entering.
And if they do get into the house, what's really the best way, the easiest way to get rid of them?
Well, I think the easiest way is still to either sweep or vacuum. We can do some spraying inside, but it's not recommended. Usually you want to just try to get rid of the ones that are in there. Mainly with the vacuum, you want to try to get them into that vacuum bag and then out of the house, because if we're going to go squish them or try to remove them by killing them, they do bleed through their joints, so they're going to emit a stain possibly on the curtain or the windowsill or the wall that we might be squishing them against.
Alrighty, so use the Hoover, probably the best route there.
That's right.
Steve, thank you very much. That is today's Hands-On Gardening.
They're just flying all over you.
One of them bit me.
Well, that's the thing about those
If they're
beetles,
looking for
they're not
moisture,
nice.
yeah, they'll bite, kind of looking for moisture. I was right in the middle of taping that, and it bit me, and I'm like, ah, but I couldn't do anything because I couldn't stop.
You know, it is true that whenever you have like, maybe an older home or the windows aren't set quite right, that once one finds its way in, all of a sudden you have a whole bunch of them.
Well, our boss, our news director, Ann Poppy, has a terrible problem this time. They just kind of congeal along the side of her house. Don't really get in, but she has a sunny side exposure.
They love the warmth.
Wow. Yeah,
all right.
see.
Hey, stay with us. Back in just a moment.